Hey dude, there you are.
Practicing my landings again in a turbo prop, which is a lot tricky.
Can't hear you, man.
Good advice. Let me just turn my mic up. And also, perhaps, just turn this engine down. Let's have a look. Bear with me a sec. XATC chatter control panel. Let's bring the engine down a bit. There we go. Save that. That's the engine a bit quieter. And we go into here. That should be a bit better. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
How about now with the engine on? Can you still hear? Thanks for the help,
yes,
mate.
cool.
Lost my little screen. See if it comes back. Doesn't want to stay. There it is. How are you, man? That full-size sim of yours looking fantastic.
Bloomian computers, LOL.
Yeah, absolutely. Blooming computers. Bane of our lives.
Going Oculus.
You're going Oculus? No, after all that, but you've done so much. To a certain extent, though, you can still have touch-based controls. You know, your Oculus, but you can still feel for stuff around you. That's what I do with my X55.
Man, I know, but the computer's crashing every 5 seconds.
Oh, that's so annoying, man. That is so annoying. Well, time for an upgrade. You deserve it, don't forget. Right, let's see if I can land this one any better. I think I came in at the wrong angle last time, and I was coming in too fast too soon, so gear down. Hear that wind resistance increase. I think we'll go first stage of flaps. I'll do second stage of flaps on approach.
It's getting ridiculous.
Oh man, I'm quite good with PCs, to be fair, so if there's anything I can help with, just let me know. Right then. Let's drop to the next stage. I think it's about 70 on approach for a turbo.
Man, thanks.
Second stage of flaps. That's 70 knots. Let's see if I can land like this. And then I'll cut everything as soon as we hit the deck. I can't decide whether it's good to float in with 3 stages of flaps or whether it's better to
I'll send you an email.
Ride in slightly harder. Yeah, do send me an email, mate. Right, here we are. Wish me luck. It's a little bit bobbly in the wind, but that's okay. I think I'm a little bit low again. Let's just give it that little bit more oomph. Can you see we're dropping to 60 knots? I'd rather be about 70.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks, man. Right, here we go. Here we go. There's the little cars waiting to cross because there should be a tunnel there. Right, drop it, and better. Oh shit, that's not the way to do it. Yeah, that wasn't it. Right, we can cross that method off the list.
Ow.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god, that's brilliant. Right, let's start a new flight there. Oops. Okay. No. Change location. Start new flight. There we go.
That's painful, lol.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Right, so for everyone out there watching, don't cut the turboprop down on approach. It literally drops out of the sky. Okay, so try again. Cold and dark. Fuel select on. Avionics. Fuel pump. Lights, anti-collision lights, taxi lights. Come on, there. Pitot. And then let's switch that on. Check everything else. Parking brake off, brakes on. So then just yeah, there we go. That's better. Gotcha. Okay. Let's just line up. That whining sound you can hear is the fuel pump in the background. Right then, let's try this again. A little bit of forward pitch to stick it to the runway and lift off. There we go. Oh, beautiful. You're gonna enjoy virtual reality. You can't go back. Gear up. Why do I always forget the gears? Because I don't usually have one on a PA28 Warrior, whereas this is an Arrow. Let's go for a little ride. I won't do a circuit. We'll land somewhere normal. Range up. Right. LSGG looks good, or LFLL? Let's head out that way and see what we find. I do like these turbo arrows. They've just got that little bit more oomph than the Warrior. Let's have a little bit of eye candy. Where is it? And there it is. So nice, and bank. Beautiful.
My PC has now disabled my main keyboard.
Unplug and replug.
Bless it.
Oh dear. Send me the specs in an email.
Will do, man, I need help bad.
No worries. Let's get back inside. Just trim that up. Oh, what's that? I've never seen that before. Weird multicoloured barber's poles.
Go Oculus Rift, it looks really great. But which is better, real looking sim or VR?
A real looking sim in VR. You shouldn't have to choose. So using Orthos and then using a lot of presets and stuff at the same time, and that's why you've got to have a hefty computer to run it. I'm upgrading this year myself.
Ha ha ha, true that.
Yep. Anyway, take it easy, man. Send me that email. I'll see you soon.
Will do, thanks, him not going.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said got to go. Yeah, I see what you mean, you got to go Oculus Rift. Yes, I haven't tried the Rift S. People say there's trouble with the controllers, but it's a higher resolution. With higher resolution comes the need for a better graphics card.
Yeah, man, lol.
Some people talk about the HP Reverb, but that's more expensive. And it's older technology. And some people have got the Oculus Quest with the Oculus Link cable, but again, controller issues. This is just a Rift CV1, and it's still awesome. The only thing is, while I'm streaming, I can't double up the...
In running well, partially running a 1050T.
Yeah, you'll need it to upgrade that. 1080 minimum. I've tried, I had a 970 Super beforehand. And that would just wouldn't do it. 1050 Ti, I think you'd be really, really disappointed. And even 1070s aren't as good because my friend's got one. But once you go to 1080, the architecture is slightly different. And because of that, you get better FPS. It just handles everything so much better. The bottleneck that I have is my CPU. So, you know, definitely got low frames just because I've got a third generation Ivy Bridge.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. I think at the moment there's no need to go 9900K, but I want to go 9700K. And then with my 1080, that should absolutely rock. Also, I upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM recently, and that's made about 3 FPS different, and it's reduced stutter down to, well, not got rid of it, but down a lot compared to how it was. Sorry if I'm shouting, by the way, this is noisy aircraft. Don't think it's got any headphones. No.
Yes, I got high RAM installed too.
Yeah, good. Right, what are we cruising at? 2,500 feet, just over 2,650.
You're looking happy at least.
Yeah.
Enjoying it.
Do you know what? I really am. Also, these are level 17 Orthos from a Sky Story. And yeah, when I'm in the UK, Orbex's takes about 2 to 3 more FPS. So I don't know what, and I know Orbex's are only 16 or 17, so I really don't know what's up with their textures. There's actually more, in places here, there's more definition in the mesh, and there's more complexity of houses, so of buildings. So I don't really know why the UK doesn't perform as well as this more complex area, but there we go. Maybe it's the distance it's rendering, because the mountains mean you can only render a certain distance.
Typical UK LOL.
Yeah, absolutely. I blame it on Brexit. Well, this is a very, very relaxing flight. We're currently cruising along at 110 knots. Making sure not to go through those power cables.
One LOL.
Absolutely. So that looks great. That just looks great. It's a lovely clear day. This was the weather for July last year, which is pretty cloudless. Let's just bank right here. Bit of left rudder. Keep that nose up. Now then, I don't believe I've ever landed here before. Let's see if we can spot that runway. Ah, now this might be the one I can never find. That says it's there, and I can't see it. See if you can spot it.
I've got a 737 sim on my iPhone, and it's spot on with Google goggles.
Hey, nice. Oh, sorry. I tried the X-Plane mobile sim for a month. It's a monthly subscription, so it's $5.99. It's okay, but to be honest with you, I never played it in the end because I don't know, just play this. But I respect what they're trying to do with that. It's cool. As mobile phones become more and more powerful, you know, obviously they are just computers.
It's a bit cluttered.
Yes, it is a bit cluttered. You're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. I don't know, just like half of the point of it for me is immersion, and I couldn't get that sense of immersion with that with a mobile screen. Right, let's just give it a bit of welly. Don't over talk it.
And it turns the phone into a heater, LOL.
Yeah, it's good for winter though. You know, if you're cold on the bus, just play X-Plane mobile. Get everyone to crowd round. Now then, I still haven't spotted this. It must be over that ridge. Must be over that ridge, in which case I think we better approach. Better take a different approach. Just drop that and we'll come in around this ridge. Still can't see anywhere. I think it's further away than I think it is. Maybe it's over that big next ridge by the looks of it. Right, up we go. It's my little shadow. So I'm heading over to this one. LSGG, let's put that in. Airports.
What you been up to this week?
LSGG. Oh, what I've been up to? Work, unfortunately. Geneva. We're landing at Geneva. Should be a fairly large airport, I would imagine. Let's have some pretend chatter for that. Yeah, not a lot, just chilling. LSGG, where is it? There it is. Tower. Yes, this week I've been mostly working. I'm waiting for the weekend. Waiting for this moment. How about you?
Stressed building this sim.
Ah, yeah. So, is it mainly the computer rather than the actual hardware that's giving you jit?
Bloomin' computer seems to be getting in the way.
Yeah.
Yes, PC all the time.
I would definitely give yourself an upgrade. Don't forget you deserve it.
Cheers, dude. What should I upgrade to?
If you can afford it, 9900K. Always get a processor with a K on it, so you can overclock it, but if you get 9700 is good enough. And then if you can afford it, a 2080. If you're feeling really flush, a 2080 Ti. But if you need to save money, 8700K and a 1080 would give you a wonderful experience. That's nice, look at that rock, that looks good. Some of these orthos are absolutely brilliant. I think Geneva's over that far rock somewhere.
Cheers.
Yeah, 8700K was the last of the multi-threaded processors before they went to the 9 series. Whereas the 9 is concentrating on increased cores. Aha, now that looks promising. See those buildings in a line? I think that's our little number.
Okay, I'll send you specs and kind of go from there.
Yeah, do. Right, so we're going with half prop. Just losing height. Because I think that must be Geneva Airport. With a weird approach. Oh no, it's not, it's still miles away. For God's sake. It's going to be down here. You see these buildings? I mean, I could land there. Let's just put the range down. Give myself a better idea. LSGG. Go through this little gap between
Butter
these
those
hills.
factory roofs, LOL.
Absolutely. Go down and leave a couple of tire marks. See what an incredible flying environment this is though. Just fantastic. Right, looks like we've got to go over this little ridge.
It's amazing VR.
It feels amazing in VR. It really does. As I say, you can super sample the rift, which means rendering it at a higher resolution than downsampling it, that you retain some increased clarity. It gets rid of a lot of artifacts and means you can switch anti-aliasing off. But with my rig, I'm better to keep anti-aliasing on and keep the rendering lower because my CPU is not very good, whereas my GPU is better. If that makes any sense? Now look at that. Hang on a minute. Alright, there's LSGG, just round this corner. Right, so I'm taking the weirdest approach into it. If we go this way and then drop down in front of that mountain. Whoa, look at that, it's in some sort of... Is that it down there? I think it is, you know. You gotta drop down through these hills. Geneva, here I come. Oh. Let's just reduce that a little bit. There we are.
When I started the sim after those pics I uploaded,
Yeah.
I was ready to do my first IFA flight to Luton. I really got the feeling of movement for a few moments.
That must have been so nice. It's because the screen's so big, isn't it? It's like an IMAX cinema.
Yes, poor old PC.
Running an IMAX cinema with an old PC. Does that look like the runway up there to you? Maybe. See that?
Driving it too much.
Yeah.
What is your GPS telling you?
Yeah, it says it's ahead. Not quite lined up with it. It's so hard spotting runways when you've never been before and you don't know the terrain. A little bit off to the right still. I was hoping to spot it on the map, you see, if I lined it up. Weird.
No, that's a road, LOL.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting to the point where I just put it down on the dual carriageway, I think. Look, there's a likely candidate. I am actually going to do that if I can't find this airport.
Go for it, LOL.
Once more, it is over the ridge, I think. There's just nothing airporty down there, is there? Let's put the range down 1, 2. So that top one is the one I'm after, but it says there's one over there as well. So fuel selector auto switching. So this was free Orthos scenery, a Sky Story, French Alps.
God, you love doing those flybys, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's eye candy. Anyway, I've used symbolic link, so this is actually on a different hard drive to my custom scenery folder, symbolic linked into the custom scenery folder. That seems to work quite well. There's a really good little program called Symbolic Link Shell, which allows you to easily do that. So it's not just a shortcut, the PC actually thinks these orthos reside in my custom scenery folder, but they don't. Which is great, because I've run out of hard drive space on my X-Plane folder. Got the flaps engaged by mistake then. It wasn't the fuel selector, it was the click of the flaps. See that little bit of stutter I was just getting? That's my scenery loading. But that is quite a lot of scenery. How are we doing? Gone down to 20 FPS a minute. That should come back up again once the scenery loading stops. Right. This is more like the place where I thought Geneva Airport would be. Big conurbation. That looks like the flashing light of the airport down there, and if we look on here, the airport's going left to right, so we need to take an approach from this side. Oh, this is beautiful. Start our descent. Currently at 5,800 feet. Feather to half drop. Just gonna trim that descent. There we go. Controlled descent at 130 knots, 125 knots. Currently descending about 12 feet per minute. Second. It's a nice bright day. I think perhaps for landing we'll have those up. Fuel pump on. Carb heat on.
Haha, I bought some of them for my screens, lol.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wonder what the QNH of this airfield is. Could look that up actually. Is it LSGG, I think? Oh, well, a bit too late now. He's a bit more height here, I think. Can't see the Papas from here. Okay.
Latitude 46-15N, longitude 006-08E, elevation 420 m.
2 stages of flaps. Knots. Drop that a little bit. Off the centre line, let's get that back. Aki says I'm too high. Come on, give me a red light, there we go. That's more like it. And we're over the numbers. Flare. Heavy. Still getting used to this, but at least that was better than the last one. Hey, that was very good.
Cool landing.
Cheers, man. Should we see a replay? Just bring that to a halt. What fun. Okay. Parking brake. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. I think I sort of didn't quite have enough speed at the end. Flared. I was relying on the flare too much. Oops. Here we go. We'll get outside in a minute. Okay, that should do it. Oops. Come on, get up.
Charlie Golf, Papa in Tower, good day, 2 Somerton 210 meter 7, cleared land runway 35, break off in a helipad, I switch.
Yeah, flared too early. That lost too much speed, and then yeah, it could be worse, but it could be better. So flared too early. Need to come in and get lower before the flare on this little aircraft. Just see that again.
Hello, 785, thank you, Mike. Established ILS 17 capture 7.5.
785, thank you, Mike. Start is on 210 degrees 07, runway 17, clear to land.
See, that's when I flared too early, yeah. So I'm floating, then lose too much airspeed. Bang. New gears, please.
785, thank you, Mike. 180 backtrack.
Backtrack,
785, Yankee, Mike.
Never mind, that was cool. Let's do a quick circuit. See if I can improve on that.
507, left Bravo, stand 5, 785, thank you,
Rotate. So I have the flaps down. Gear up. Okay. Banking left. Onto crosswind. Still ascending, a little bit of right rudder. Ascend to 1.5. 1,500.
That was your QNH for Geneva, by the way.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that, mate. Thanks for finding that for me. Should have reset the barrow when I got to ground, but never mind. Do it when I get back down. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful airport, isn't it? Look at this. Absolutely stunning airport.
For the Google approach, LOL.
And we'll have gear down, first stage in flaps.
I think it is better than a full-size sim cause you can look around more.
Well, that's true. I've seen people that build full-size sims with left and right windows for small aircraft, but it's the complete freedom, I guess. But I think your setup is amazing for that instant wow factor. You might be more in love with it if your PC was working. Right, dodgy approach this, but I'm just going to see if I can get the right angle. I'm actually coming in too fast. Lose some prop. Not flare too early this time. Still to the right of midline. Though.
68 X-ray, wind 240 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28.
Same again. Same again. Dumped it. Honestly, this is such a beast to try and land properly. Flaps down, rotate.
Yes, true, cheers for the compliment, man. It's taken nearly a year to build.
Yeah, absolutely stunning, man. If you got the PC to drive it, that would be an incredible piece of work. You could use VR when you wanted. Right, last circuit for me, then I'm done till tonight. I might fly out over the water for a little trip after this particular one, after this landing. Right, I'm going to go further out before turning to base and final.
More throttle on landing.
Yes, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. It needs to be flown in, not floated in. I think the TBM 900 is such an easy plane to fly. This is like this is like flying a council house. Actually, it's like flying a toolbox full of wrenches. I think you're right. I'm going to try a longer approach, get the speed
Are
right.
you on full flaps?
No, it's only on 2 stages. Right, we've got the gear down already, so that's first stage of flaps. Let's make this turn. See, that's what I like being able to do. Look behind, there's the runway, so sight the runway, orientate myself. That is a valuable thing to be able to do right there. Second stage of flaps. I'm going to leave the prop where it is and just do it all on the throttle now. Okay, we're at 70 knots, speed is good. 2 stages of flaps. Let's try a little bit more throttle and 3 stages of flaps. We are maintaining. Let's get that centre line this time. Maintaining 70 knots. Just using Rudder for the centre line adjustments. Pappy says I'm too high, look, yeah? Need 2 red lights. So we just gently drop down. Come on, give me 1 red light. There it is. Okay, this has the potential to be a lot better. Not going to touch the throttle yet. And now. It dumps right at the last minute, like there's no ground effect. Never mind. That's enough of that. I shouldn't have dropped the throttle right back. I think you're absolutely right, it needs to maintain some throttle on landing. Let's go out over the water. Thank you for your help there, mate.
Ha ha, nice try, lol.
I know, everything was perfect, and then I fucked it up. I'm blaming the model. Gear up. say Geneva is my new favourite airfield.
Apparently the 737 comes in on 60 to 70 neon landing.
Oh. That's not that fast, is it? Look at that sparkly water down there, very nice. Oh, I know what would be cool. I'm going to turn it to
So
night.
over half throttle.
Yes. I am going to turn it to night time. Oh, how beautiful is that? Sunset. I'm going to turn around and land at the runway with the runway lights on. And then I really will call it a night.
Nice.
I think a little bit of light, maybe there. That's it. Okay.
Catch those running rabbits.
Oh, let's have some. There we go. See the instruments now. Go on, go back up. That's it. Bit of side slip. Full left rudder. Hard right aileron. Get a bit of side slip. Do that the other way. Right rudder, left aileron. There you go. Losing height nicely. Losing altitude. Just going to do a circle to lose some speed. Still massively high. Let's gear down. Should help me lose some speed. Tower's like, what the hell is he doing? Okay. In over the motorway. A little bit too high still. Some power lines below me, I don't want to drop just yet. They're well placed. Yay! Bit all over the place, but better at least.
Enjoyed that, well done.
Hey, thanks mate. That was definitely better. Right, thank you fella for watching as ever. And I hope you have a fantastic time. Get some VR, get your new computer, and drop me an email. I'll reply with any help I can. Take it easy, mate. Bye.